Hello YouTube, Damo_23 here and welcome back to another episode of Leicester Reborn. In today's episode, we've got Manchester United at Old Trafford, and the main reason for this game is we look to exact revenge for United knocking us out in the quarterfinal of the FA Cup. Since we last met, it's been a fantastic start to the Premier League, but a couple of interesting defeats along the line, and we currently see ourselves tied with Liverpool after 7 games played at the top of the table. If you are enjoying the content, give it a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and of course, links down below to come follow us live on Twitch, where I'm currently live right now, and this VOD will be available from 30 days of me recording it, which is the 9th of the 7th. With that being said, let's get into it and see what we can do here. And let's go, firstly, recap the results. So, obviously, in the opening day, you saw we beat Forest 4-2. We beat Everton 5-1. And we looked very good in that game. And then the big result. That big result was we beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge 3-1. Tete scoring a brace, a penalty before Nkunku go over the 2-1. We tried to set up shop and Lucas Moura off the bench found a goal to make it 3-1 and to put Chelsea to bed. Played pretty well in that. Tete looked fantastic. He has been the standout player for us so far this season. 6 goals, 2 assists in 7 games. He is making a mockery of the 29 mil we picked him up for plus his add-ons, which will be about 35, 36 mil once it's all said and done. He has been fantastic. With that being said as well, we then beat Spurs and Postecoglou Spurs, so we did draw and then lose to in a penalty shootout in the Cabaret Cup last year. Played pretty well. Spurs, though, had their chances. And look, to be fair to Ange, it probably could have been a draw, but his downfall, or Ange's downfall and our saviour, was Garen Quoll scoring a brace off the bench. Finally starting to develop. Didn't start to develop, even though he was banging in goals for fun at the moment. But the 18-year-old who's just turned 19 has been fantastic and looking good in the save. 5 goals in 6 appearances. A little bit patchy in terms of his form, though. But yeah, he's been good. As you can see, got a goal against Forest, 2 goals against Everton, 2 goals against Spurs, and then from there it's been a little bit shaky, but that's okay. We are going to hopefully see a better Garen Quoll today. He has been trying to develop a fair bit as well. And he has been a little bit jaded, so we've been resting him where possible. But as you can see here, pace merchant starting to develop, and hopefully we really see him get going in terms of that attacking movement. Because if we can get the anticipation of 15, the off the ball to 14, very quickly, I'll then switch him straight away onto final third to get that composure up. For me, it's about, he's never going to be world-class, but if we can make as many of these stats 15 as possible, Garen Quoll will have a long-term future at the football club. And that's a main thing for me. Outside of that, too, we then had a very good win against Sheffield United in the Cabaret Cup, where we were 1-0 down. We're getting absolutely FM'd. We brought Tete off the bench in the 81st minute to take a penalty after Moura equalised, and he scored a great goal. We then lost to Palace 4-1, 3-0 down, did not have a shot in a half. And this is the first loss of 2, and a very weird one. We did not have a shot at half-time. I switched up the tactics, and we got a goal back. Unfortunately for us, got hit on the break going for broke in the 91st minute to lose the game 4-1. We did not play well. I actually rage quit in that stream at 3-0 because I was that disappointed, but it is what it is. We beat Norwich 1-0 though, and then Newcastle 3-0 to keep 2 clean sheets in a row. This Newcastle game at home, Newcastle have a fantastic squad. Have a look at this. Benzema, not Nicolas Pepe, that's the Argentinian Pepe, Malcolm, Rodriguez, Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes, Gattuso, Inacio, Grimaldo, with Trippier, and we absolutely thumped them. Tete scoring 2 penalties, both won by Garen Quoll, so even though he got a 6.4, he created 2 penalty chances, the Australian. Harvey Barnes also scoring there too. Back-to-back clean sheets, everyone looked fantastic. Latvia actually moved into Segundo Volante and played a much better than Drewsbury Hall, so expect to see that. And then the board and me are currently getting angry at each other because we got beat by Man City. Horrible draws. City under Simeone. For whatever reason, Pep decided to go manage Chelsea even though he was under contract, and Simeone came across, obviously. 5 at the back of Haaland as a poacher of Alvarez and Grealish, and then 5 at the back. They're going to be hard to beat. They dominated. We fully rotated. We went for broke in the 70th minute, conceded straight away, which was not great. But yeah, look, obviously, it is what it is, and we're okay with that. The board, however, extremely disappointed that we didn't go on a run in the Cabaret Cup. Apparently they understand that we had a difficult draw, even though the board sent me a message they were disappointed, and I was asked in the press. I've never really been in this situation, a couple of times, but never with the board vocally said that we're very disappointed. If they're going to turn around and sack me or kick up a stink that we didn't go on a run in the Cabaret Cup, I'm just going to turn around, it's Manchester City. What the hell do you want from me? We're not beating them. Not right now, anyway. Anyway, let's go play United and see what happens. Team is in pretty good shape. It's Melier, Castagna, Demiril's been pretty good, and Omar Bambadele has been developing and looking fantastic. So it's pretty good there as well. Victor Christensen at the left back, of course, as well. We have Drewsbury Hall in Latvia, who's now going to go Segundo Volante. Main reason for that is he's developing so well. Like, look at the mentals that he's developing with. In the Segundo Volante role, it just uses so much more of that for him to get up and down, and he seems to impact games more when Ndindi or Samar come on and he move him in the Segundo Volante. So we're just going to start him with that. Drewsbury Hall's going to go to the other side, which apparently he prefers, even though I think he's much better as someone that actually plays going up and down. He wants to play that, so fair enough. With Tede, Scott, Barnes and Qual, I would say out of Alex Scott, out of all of them, have probably failed to make the step up. Hasn't been bad. Just feel like it's a couple games he's fantastic and a couple games he's a bit whatever. But, 5 goal contributions and 7, can't really complain either. And that's the thing. I would have been happy with 10th, 9th, 8th. We're currently sit second. We have to go and see how we go here against Manchester United. They've got De Gea in net, who is no longer at the football club, so illegal. And they got Bobby Firmino, which I freaking hate. Please tell me Bobby's on the bench. Okay, I don't want to see him. De Gea, Delort, Debo, Martinez, Shaw, Sidewell. They just signed Nicholas Sidewell. Great signing. I had him in one of my saves. In Glory Hunter, was it? Yeah. I think I brought him in as a backup at Newcastle. Don't hold me to it. It might have been in my Brighton save in the beta as well. Martin is not 100% fit. Anthony Fernandez, Rashford and Osimhen, like Victor Osimhen, yeah, trouble. Very similar side that knocked us out of the FA Cup. Away from home, big game. Main reason we're giving you Manchester United and not maybe like Brentford the game after is because of how good we started in the league. My idea was to, we start okay, we lose to Chelsea, lose to Spurs, give you the Brentford game because that's kind of the level we're at. If we can somehow go out here and get a result against United, we dare dream of a top 4 first season, which would be outrageous for us. But to be fair, this team... But yeah. Anyway, let's continue on and see what we can do. 15 minutes in, and away we go. So my sister just texted me about wedding stuff because she's getting married, which is exciting. Anyway, Harvey Barnes. We're currently live on stream for the boys in the stream. Score prediction before we score here with Tete, Scott, Qual, Garen, quick, Garen, Qual. Oh, what a tackle. Luke Shaw, what a tackle. Maybe Garen Cole's got to hit that a touch earlier. Again, a great run from the Australian. Look, and this is the thing, and this is because Garen Cole's so quick. I look at Garen Cole's movement in the match engine. I'm just like, you're going to score goals at some point, like at a ridiculous rate because of how quick you are. And I really think even if the save progresses, we have to go for a better striker to achieve what we want to achieve, which is winning every cup in England and, of course, winning the Champions League. I just see a world where Garen Qual will be even great off the bench, kind of like what Danny Schmidden was like for me, just being quick and pacing and do what he wants. Anyway, Scott finds Qual, who presents at feet. He's a smart footballer, Garen. And that's a ball and a half to Harvey Barnes. Good turn from the Australian. Harvey now on the break. The lot gets beat. Garen Cole's with him. He went for goal anyway, and it's just over the bar. Wish he squared it to Garen. There we go. 24 minutes played. It is 0-0. A few bookings there to Latvia, Demirel, and, of course, Castagna. James Justin coming back from injury today. Might need to get some minutes here. The lot now. They pick us apart here. Get across here with Omar Bambadele. Doesn't get the ball away. Latvia does, though. Victor Christensen, Omar Bambadele finds Harvey Barnes. Needs an option inside. That's Alex Scott. Scott now gets conversion by 3 Manchester United players. And into the Debo, and away we go. Good tackle from Omar Bambadele, by the way. And that is going to be Drewsbury Hall doing well. Into Barnes. Omar Bambadele. Latvia. Scott. Tede. Garen's made a run. Garen's in here. Keeper comes. Garen's around the keeper. Garen Qual. Oh, you scared the shit out of me. It's 1-0, boys. Yes.
I'm going to the shops to get litter.
Yes. Get cat food as well.
No, I can't.
I can send you some money for cat food. The cat needs food.
I haven't got time.
All good. Anyway, Tede, the Garen Qual 1-0.
Oh, they got Woolworths there, haven't
yes, they do. They got everything
okay,
there.
send me some money.
I will do.
And then I have to to go to the honest thing after those.
My heart is racing. Mum was scared the shit out of me. It's not often you see an Australian score a goal and he turns and your mum's
what
like,
I said?
are you going as the unders? You're going to help the kids, yes.
Yes.
All good. That's 1-0. That is a moment. It's exclamation mum in the chat to see my mum yell at me. For those that are on YouTube that maybe have never seen my mum's exclamation mum, we might just give you a little bit of what mum does. Yeah, the most popular clip, don't let Rashford score. Oh, it's Osimhen. Oh, it's lucky. Oh, it's stupid. Ah, oh, it's whatever. Anyway, it is what it is. Exclamation mum in chat. Alright, for those that want a little bit of a break, just pause this. This is why mum has moments and Twitch chat's loving it. This was from a couple years ago. Pietro Pellegrini is a freak, mum. Pietro Pellegrini is a freak. The Kanye West volley. Good moments. Anyway, back to some more bad moments. It's 1-1. My good old mum. It's 1-1. Look, Garen Cole scored it at the Old Trafford. I'm over the moon. As an Australian, we're signing Nestri Irakundu soon as well. Like one day. Like, when that kid turns 18, Nestri's coming in to be the backup winger. I've got Lynch, I've got Alves, and I'm going to have Nestri Irakundu as well. Just doing things. Anyway, Rashford, Tede wins, Scott now, Tede, Garen made a run, Castagne's there, Latvia inside the Drewsbury Hall, Demaril. It's been a very good performance here from this Leicester side. Drewsbury Hall, Harvey Barnes, Scott, needs a runner, Drewsbury Hall, Garen Cole's offside, he missed anyway. Oh, it would have counted, he was onside. He went outside of the boot as well. Didn't need to, just had to pass it past De Gea. He was at his mercy. In the end, right on half-time, a very even contest here at Old Trafford. You can definitely see why we're very happy how things are going. How are you, D. Smith? Good to see you in the stream. How's things, mate? The Debo. Demaril, I thought that was going to be a red card highlight. Ugh. Might need to get him off here for Harry Suter. 2 Australians on the park. Aussie FC. Aussie FC. Anyway, ball inside. Let's go. Finds Martinez. Tede wins. Garen's on a run. Tede just does nothing with it. I guess Seardwell was unwell. Tede goes to precedent. That's a really weird question to ask in the stream, D. Smith. I'll do that after the YouTube episode. Actually, we'll do it right now. After this highlight. Castagne, Tede. Oh, Luke Shaw does well. We've looked good. Oh, mistake. De Gea. We're 2-1 up thanks to De Gea. We'll take it. 50 minutes in, we're 2-1 up. Let's go, boys. De Gea with a mistake. We've been probing. We've looked good. And this is why we're, after 7 games played, we're on 18 points. Luke Shaw, back to De Gea, very well swept up, between them and Martinez. And then there's a poor clearance and Harvey Barnes doesn't make a mistake. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a knee? Not going to say the rest of that, but yeah. Not going to say that because I'm on a YouTube episode. I'm not going to say that at all. I'd actually rather watch the tree grow as well. Drewsbury Hall into Latvia. Rashford. We gave D Smith Streams his moment as Osimhen scores 2-2. What a game of football. Great game of football here. Good choice. Thank you. Same here, to be fair. One just scored. It's really bad for me to say. I can't say that. He's got good ability as Osimhen. And there we go, ball in back stick, and that's cleared away. For those wondering, we're not making jokes or anything like that. And yeah. Anyway, Latvia's dead. Gonna get him off here. Gonna get Samar in the sit in. Drewsbury Hall for Indindi. Alex Scott yet again. I'm going to get Will Ives in. Maybe create me one. And I'm going to leave... I'm going to get Harry Suter in as well from the set piece from a corner. So the main reason we have Harry Suter as the third choice centre-back is from a corner to get me a goal. I'm above Medell's not had the best of the game because Stanier's not played well at all and he's dead as well. And he's on a booking. I think we're going to leave Castagna out there though, and I think we're going to go Lucas Moore for Harvey Barnes. Lucas Moore, you got 13 minutes to crack me a goal. How are you, Trauma? Good to see you. How's things? It's a weird line of questioning, Mr. D. Smith. And Rafinha. It's a good pickup for Man United. Odriozola as well. Whee. Bruno Fernandes. Alvaro Fernandes. And, oh. 79 minutes played. It's 3-2. That's not good either, Trauma. My Twitch chat's going off. What an episode. We've had Mum scare me. We've had a 3-2 thriller. And my Twitch chat is being my Twitch chat. Time ticks away. Is there one last goal in this game? Oh, boys. We need to have a chat with you very quick. Let me end this episode quick. All right. With that being said... Oh, okay, that's it. All right, there's things going in my Twitch chat here. All right, YouTube, thank you very much for watching the episode. Give it a like, do subscribe to the YouTube channel, of course. And yes, yet again, obviously played pretty well there against United, but definitely improving, but obviously not a great spot. With that being said, I'll thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you and goodbye.